everybody. Okay, I've been a huge fan of Bonavita coffee machines for a while. They've changed the models over the years. They were easy, one button. They cost $100, but then they switched to a flat bottom filter design a few years ago. And I kept trying to convince myself that I really liked flat bottom coffee, but like, I swear there's a difference in the flavor. So I started looking up other coffee makers, and everyone wants that Mocha Master. I know it's really good, but I just didn't want to spend $300 on a drip coffee maker. So I found this one pop up. It's called the Wilfa WSP-1B. Anyway, it's this coffee maker that has a lot of like awesome specs, and the water temperature and drip control, and it's cone filter, so I'm like really excited about it. I waited on it for like the longest time because I was still trying to convince myself that my Bonavita was fine, which it was. You know, if you brewed 8 cups of coffee, the flat bottom filter is pretty good. But a lot of times I just want to do like 2 or 3 or 4 cups just for my wife and I, and it just wasn't cutting it. It just tasted really just off and just kind of sharp. So I found this Wilfa again on eBay because they were like all over the place for like $100 with free shipping, and I was like, why are they so cheap, man? And I grabbed it, and this is what it's been like. So thanks.
So you're gonna hear me whistle a lot. It's kind of a thing I do when I'm doing everything around the house. Now, my beans, I roasted myself. It's monsooned Malabar from Howell's Fired Coffee. It's a sweet Etsy shop. And yeah, of course I use a burr grinder. Now this spoon that's included with the brewer, it's supposed to measure 10 grams. I would use a scale, but we do not use a scale. We're very not scientific sometimes. I absolutely love that the water reservoir is removable. It's just like one of the best features on this coffee maker.
Hey baby, do you hate that the kitchen is dirty right now?
It's dirt. All I do is clean it, and it's always dirty.
I clean it too.
Wilfa included some kind of top that covers the grounds. I don't really get why. I don't use it. There is a water flow adjustment. It kind of works. I basically just stick it at 0.75 and leave it. 0.5 is way too slow, and 1.25 is way too fast. I love how this coffee machine sounds. I know it's kind of weird, but it takes a second to heat up, and it's got this crazy buzzing noise. It's a beautiful pump. Just listen. Now, once it starts brewing, that water is going through there quickly, and it's freaking hot. I've done measurements. It definitely stays within like 195 and 203, 204. Now, some of these coffee makers have this weird cone thing that goes into the pot. I don't really know why they do it, but it's there. My only guess is that it controls the temperature or something like that.
Hey Easton, do you like coffee? You do? What are you eating? Can Daddy have one of those?
So the shower head is really small. I wish it were a little bit bigger so it wet the grounds a little bit more evenly, but sometimes I actually have to like stick a spoon in there and stir around. But for the most part, it works. It makes a good cup of coffee. And as I said, the temperature is spot on. Again, this like drip stop option, the cool thing about that is like you're not gonna get like drippy water all over the hot plate. That's always nice. You can just kind of throw that out and not worry about it. There's that stupid top again. You don't need it. You really don't. Back to temperature. All right, so the coffee temperature, it's freaking hot, man. 178, 179. The hot plate stays on for an hour, which is a really good feature. I love how this thing pours coffee. It's nice and smooth, no extra drips. Once it's in that cold porcelain cup, it brings it down to about 162 degrees. Yes, I love half and half. I'm a cream guy. I throw that stuff in there. It just, the best part of my coffee, man. And then it brings it down to a nice, 145. What I love about this is it's like the perfect sipping temperature.
I'll remember that. Okay.
I think my wife agrees too.
It's weaker than my coffee this morning. What is going on? Did you measure?
How do you like your coffee?
Not very good right now.
Like your men? Strong?
Yeah. Can you go find one for me?
The dis. It is a little weak.
It is really weak.
No doubt, I love a strong cup of coffee. If I ever underbrew it, man, I just throw a shot of espresso in there. Life is good. That's good.
So, like, all in all, do I like it better? Yeah, I think so. Like, I struggle with it, and like when I do dial it in and get the pot right, the coffee's just so freaking good. There's just something a little bit more like robust and full about like the cone filter. And I kind of like the hum and the purr that it makes. It's a little bit different than like your standard like hissing coffee machine. Anyway, yeah, overall, I really like it. I think it's a quality coffee machine. It really pumps out a good cup of coffee. A few of my favorite things, the removable water reservoir, the cone filter, the water temperature. I do wish like the head, like the shower head was a little bit bigger, so it agitated, or it, wet the beans like a little bit more evenly. But overall, like it's a good machine. I'm really happy with it. For $100, I would recommend it. I'm trying to be Insta famous. I don't care about likes. I care about good coffee.